From KMTV in Monrovia, good evening and welcome to Week in Review. Week in Review brings one of the major stories that happened during the course of the week. My name is Joseph Titus Yekanya presenting today. For the major story, motorcyclists and passengers across Liberia are expressing sadness over the government's new decision to increase the prices of petroleum products on the Liberian market. That's the development coming up on this edition of the program. But before then, let's go for a break. To be right back. Welcome back to Week in Review. The Ministry of Commerce on Monday announced a new increase in prices of petroleum products following days of ordering by vendors, which led to an unofficial hike in prices and scarcity of products on the market. The Liberian government over the weekend denounced the shortage of the products, noting that there is more than adequate supply of petroleum products to supply the country for several months. The government, through the Ministry of Information, however, announced that the prices of gasoline and diesel fuel have increased globally due to the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine.
With respect to the petroleum products crisis in our country, this is occasioned not by the making of the government itself. It's what we call an exogenous factor beyond the control of the government. You know, the government of Liberia is not an importer of petroleum products. Neither is it a producing country. Liberia is not a producing country for petroleum products. So we're subjected to world market prices. We're subjected to all the different kinds of issues that confront the international prices with respect to oil on the world market. The crisis, as you rightly said, in Eastern Europe with respect to Russia and Ukraine has had, an effect on the supply chain internationally and globally. And so that also has had an effect on the prices of oil on the world market. And definitely it trickles down to countries across the globe. Liberia is no exception.
The motorcyclists are blaming the Liberian government, describing the decision as a calculated plan to undermine their struggles. In Bon County, a gallon of gasoline is sold for 1,000 Liberian dollars. Aaron Nelson of the Far East Junction parking in Banga told KMTV Liberia that the increment has brought complete embarrassment to them, thus shifting the blame on the government. He says the government's previous statement that there is more than adequate supply of petroleum products to supply the country for several months is in contradiction to the new decision that increases the price of the product.
Increasing of the gas price in the country, it harm you with the motorcyclists, the car people, car owners, the driver. But really, sometimes you run traffic, you make 2,000 now. What do you really keep? What you buy gas now is gas 1,000 per gallon. Those is 250. So for me, I found difficult in the gas price. Really traffic. I mean, the government because all over our neighboring country, gas price is still stable there. But only now in Liberia, people say gas, they are short of gas. Recently, people went up. Tell the current minister went on air and said the supply of gas in the country. But the word supply means there is plenty. But now we are suffering for a lot of gas. They do say gas price. Gas is supply in the country. You understand? I don't really understand what the post need, what the people understand supply. But for economics saying, it says supply, it means there is plenty. Because there is supply, there are material, you eat plenty today, they tell you exactly what about rest. Then you begin shortage, you begin laughable.
Nathaniel Tokpa, our correspondent in Nima County, toured the streets in Ganta to solicit the views of motorists.
It's so bad because when the way the gas price going on, no passenger, so that I will go small traffic to even bad bottle now for those that we have bad bottle. 300 some area, 270 some area, so that I really affecting us. We the motorcyclists in Ghana. But due to the price of the gas, the people they will all go away from all. Most of the people now working on that field.
Actually, this video we experience difficulty on the traffic because if you start one pass, make money. And person will come, person every day, the use of gas, person really want travel. Stay with you want travel. Travel on the passing will kind of and most of them money. This year, but now we need charge for airplane people or 2 and 1 charge 2 and only pay. Why suppressing our hustle now? Pressing is suppressing our hustle. Didn't just few minutes to all up. What you they want to 1,000 to take 500 or 1,000 by 1 gallon. I need to do with you. Yes, the rest suppressing our hustle now.
I'm not seeing passing the now when I see passing on the charge if I tell you this, I'll add I'll take the 50 to 60 hours. That's what I can pay, you don't have it. The woman is going to market, we're going to stop. Well, you go to market, go now, so no, we're not making money. So we're appealing to the government. Let gas on the come now. Let's use the for the citizens. But I say one bag gas expensive, we'll charge people expensive.
At the same time, in Maryland County, local vendors and motorcyclists expressing their feelings about the situation.
The present measure was 220. They all started increasing 230, 240, and today we need 250.
Yeah, I can say I'm not getting anything because of the gas price. Because just for typical example, if I buy 250 gas and someone pays me so now 150 for every week. So it's suppressing it. So I'll show that I'm getting further before.
Motorists and passengers, especially in rural Liberia, want the Liberian government to reconsider its decision by decreasing the prices of the products. Well, on that note, that's how we come to the end of today's edition of Week in Review. Week in Review returns next week with another major development. My name is Joseph Titus Yokonya. I presented this edition.
Orange.